These 10 hip-hop legends didn't just make music, they changed culture forever, but only one can be the GOAT. From lyrical assassins to production pioneers, we're counting down the definitive list of the greatest to ever touch a microphone. This list is packed with icons, and wait until you see who's number 1, you might be shocked. So stick around until the end to see the ultimate king of hip-hop. Let's start the countdown. Kicking things off at number 10, we have the one and only Lil Wayne. Hailing from New Orleans, Weezy F Baby got his start as a teenage prodigy with the Hot Boys at Cash Money Records. But it was his solo run that cemented his legacy. With monumental albums like The Carter 3 and a relentless flood of game-changing mixtapes, he dominated the 2000s. His style is a whirlwind of clever punchlines, bizarre metaphors, and a raspy, unpredictable flow that influenced an entire generation of rappers, from Drake to Kendrick Lamar. A fun fact, during his peak mixtape era, it was said he recorded so much music that he could have released a full album every single week for a year. That's not just talent, that's a supernatural work ethic. Coming in at number 9 is the endlessly innovative and controversial Kanye West. Before he was a global icon, Kanye was a hungry producer from Chicago, crafting soulful, chipmunk-style beats for Jay-Z's Rockefeller Records. But he refused to stay behind the boards. His debut, The College Dropout, was a breath of fresh air, and from there, he never stopped evolving. From the stadium status synths of Graduation to the heartbroken autotune of 808 SN Heartbreak, Kanye has consistently pushed the boundaries of what hip-hop can sound like. He's influenced not just music, but fashion and design, becoming a cultural force unlike any other. Love him or hate him, can anyone deny his influence? At number 8, we cruise to the West Coast with the impossibly smooth Snoop Dogg. Discovered by Dr. Dre, Snoop's laid-back, melodic drawl became the signature voice of the G-Funk era. His debut on Dre's album, The Chronic, and his own masterpiece Doggy Style are cornerstones of 90s rap. What makes Snoop a legend is his incredible longevity. For over 3 decades, he has remained a household name, effortlessly adapting his style while never losing that original cool. He's collaborated with everyone from Tupac to Katy Perry, becoming a pop culture ambassador for hip-hop. He's more than a rapper, he's an icon, a brand, and the cool uncle of the entire music industry. Holding down the number 7 spot is the mastermind producer and artist, Dr. Dre. Few individuals have shaped the sound of hip-hop more than Andre Young. As a founding member of NWA, he pioneered gangsta rap. Then he single-handedly created the G-Funk sound that defined West Coast hip-hop in the 90s. But Dre's greatest gift might be his ear for talent. He didn't just make stars, he built empires. He introduced the world to Snoop Dogg, molded Eminem into a superstar, launched 50 Cent's career, and co-signed Kendrick Lamar. His perfectionism in the studio is legendary, resulting in some of the cleanest, hardest hitting beats ever made. Dre proved that the producer could be the biggest star in the room. At number 6, we have the modern era's poetic genius, Kendrick Lamar. Representing Compton, K. elevated hip-hop to a new level of artistry. He's not just a rapper, he's a master storyteller, weaving intricate novel-like narratives on albums like Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly. His lyrics tackle complex themes of race, identity, and social justice with a depth rarely seen in any genre, the ultimate proof of his impact. In 2018, he won the Pulitzer Prize for Music for his album Damn, an honor never before given to a hip-hop artist. Kendrick Lamar isn't just a voice for his generation, he's a chronicler of our times, and his work will be studied for decades to come. At number 5 is the global phenomenon, Eminem. Marshall Mathers didn't just break into the mainstream, he shattered it. With his shocking lyrics and technical prowess, he became one of the best-selling artists in history. His breakout album, The Slim Shady LP, was a Molotov cocktail of dark humor and raw emotion. But beyond the controversy was a rapper with unparalleled technical skill. His ability to bend words, craft complex multi-syllable rhyme schemes, and tell devastating stories like in the track Stan is simply breathtaking. Eminem brought hip-hop to a massive new audience around the world, proving that incredible skill and a powerful story can transcend any barrier. At number 4 is the lyrical poet of Queensbridge, Nos. In 1994, Nos released his debut album, Illmatic. It wasn't just a classic, it was a sacred text for hip-hop purists. Widely regarded as one of the greatest rap albums ever made, it set a new standard for lyricism and storytelling. Nos paints pictures with his words, transforming the gritty streets of New York into a cinematic landscape. While his rivalries defined an era of East Coast dominance, his true legacy is his pen. Artists from J. Cole to Kendrick Lamar have cited Nose as a primary influence, not for his fame, but for his mastery of the art form itself. He is, and always will be, one of the most revered lyricists to ever bless the mic. Now we enter the top 3. These aren't just stars, they're titans. At number 3, it's the hustler, the mogul, the one and only Jay-Z. Sean Carter's story is the American dream set to a hip-hop beat, from the raw, street-level narratives of Reasonable Doubt to the reflective maturity of 444. His career is a masterclass in evolution and longevity, but Jay-Z's impact goes far beyond his music. He transformed the image of a rapper from artist to CEO. With Rockefeller Records, Rockaware, and Roc Nation, he built a business empire, proving that hip-hop could be a dominant force in corporate America. He was the first rapper inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, a testament to his status as one of the truly great hip-hop legends. The Notorious Big comes in at number 2 on our list of runner-ups. Over the course of an astonishingly brief period of time, Biggie Smalls rose to prominence as the unrivaled king of New York and emerged as one of the most talented MCs in the history of recording. It was a thing of beauty to listen to him flow. It was effortless, conversational, yet technically complex, and it was precisely on beat. He had the ability to write vibrant party anthems like Hypnotize and chillingly somber tales like Suicidal Thoughts on the same album. He was a genius when it came to storytelling, despite the fact that he only released 2 official albums, Ready to Die and the postmortem Life After Death. He established an impeccable career that has served as an inspiration to a great number of rappers. It was Biggie's voice, wit, and larger-than-life charm that made him a legend, and his music continues to be the standard for lyrical greatness throughout the world. And finally, the top spot in the rankings. This is the musician that went beyond music to become a worldwide icon of defiance, lyricism, and passion. His name is Tupac Shakur, and he is the most legendary figure in the history of hip-hop. Rather than being only a rapper, Tupac had a revolutionary spirit that was embodied in the body of a musician. He was a multifaceted figure who embodied the conflict that existed between the persona of the thug life and the sensitive poet who composed Dear Mama, a complex figure. He tackled issues such as poverty, racism, and police brutality with a fire that no one has been able to recreate since then. His songs were a raw and unedited look at life in the United States. Songs such as Changes are more than just songs, they are enduring celebrations of social justice. His dedication to his craft was legendary, and he released a vast amount of music that is still considered to be important right now. The fact that Tupac was genuine ensures that his legacy will go on. He was clever, fallible, and unafraid to reveal his soul to the public. He was a man of integrity. According to what he once remarked, "I'm not saying I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world." Indeed, he did it. These are the heavyweights of hip-hop, ranging from the wordplay of Lil Wayne to the creativity of Kanye, from the smoothness of Snoop to the production of Dre, from Kendrick's conscience to Eminem's technicality, from Nas's poetry to Jay-Z's empire, Biggie's flow, and Tupac's everlasting soul. To which of these legends do you feel the most fondness? Please share your own list of the top 10 hip-hop artists in the comments section below. We want to know who you consider to be the greatest of all time. Please subscribe and share this video with a friend. Thank you.